I'd rather you follow the actual macros. And that's what I focus on, the macros. Sometimes I'll go under 5% and it'll still be more than 50 grams. And that's fine. I stay in ketosis, totally good. What's going on, family? So this morning I sent out an email to my email list, and basically I wanted to see who all thought I should start vlogging again. All right, especially doing like the high fat thing, the low carb. People want to see the diet, people want to see the lifestyle. So I said, hey, if I get enough people who reply that want me to blog or vlog, I'll do it again. So I got enough people to do it, so I'm back. First of all, look at that skin. That's crazy. But I'm actually getting ready to head on out of here. I just soaked. I got some soaked walnuts here. Yeah, got the walnuts soaking in. They'll be ready in a couple hours or so. And that's going in a smoothie. Outside of that, I'm getting ready to head to my bomb-ass gym and get ready to work out. Now, I can't film as much as I would like to in that gym, but I'm gonna sneak some footage in, so we'll see. That's right, you know where I am. It's workout time. And it's pretty empty in here, so I like it. So, on a high-fat diet, low carb, I really don't do a lot of like running, like crazy stuff. I just walk. Right now I'm walking on an incline of about 5. I'll probably go up to 10. About 2 miles an hour. That's it. Ladies, you can do this. Fellas, you can do this. Whether you got bad knees, whatever, you can do it. Not only that, I'm fasted right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do about 45 minutes of this. I'll probably go down. I'm doing my cardio first, and then I'll go downstairs, which is where the weights are, and I'll do some arms. It's a little harder to get some footage down there, first of all, because I'm by myself, but secondly, they don't really care for the filming in here. So, but you know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna finish this cardio up, like I said, about 45 minutes, and I'm gonna answer some questions on Instagram. So if you're not following me there and you got any questions and you want me to answer them via video, like right back, I put all of my Q&As in my in my stories on Instagram. So go follow me on Instagram if you're not following me there. I am the vegan trainer, and if you got any questions, just DM me. I'll answer. Done. 223 calories burned. 50 minutes done. I want a little bit over, but we're good. That's all I need. All right, so workout is done. I don't know if you can see the gym. Nah, can't really see it. Workout is done. I'm hot and sweating like crazy, which is good. All right, so I got 45 minutes, really 50 minutes of walking, and now I did another 45 minutes of arms, all fasted. And with that being said, let's go eat. I'm hungry. All right, family, so it's about eat time. All right, so we got avocado oil here. Okay, that is what I'm going to put over all of this broccoli. Now, of course, I'm going to chop the spears off and, you know, do it up and make sure it's all good. But I'm going to put about maybe 1/4 of a cup of avocado oil. Now, I want to give you a little something really quick. Let's see where it is. The reason why I suggest using avocado oil is, look at that. Temperature oils are safely to be heated. All right, so canola oil, I wouldn't mess with that at all. Rapeseed, it comes from a rapeseed. Rapeseed just sounds bad, so don't use that. All right, coconut oil, it's not the best, so it's probably, you know, it's probably not worth using it to cook for. But as you see at the top, we got avocado oil, baby. You can heat avocado oil up to 500 degrees and it's gonna be all right to use. Okay, it's still gonna give you those benefits and those properties. Okay, and for my oil haters who don't like using oil, get out of here. All right, I'm not trying to hear that. People have been using oil for thousands of years. Okay, oil is really bad. It's only bad when you're pairing it with a lot of sugars and other crap. Okay, so that's going on the broccoli, and then we got the ingredients here for the smoothie, okay? So I'm going to use this whole bottle of coconut oil, the whole bottle of coconut milk, all right? That's coconut milk. I am not showing you the brand. Why? Because I don't want too many people to go buy this damn milk and then I can't get it anymore. So that tends to happen. So you're not going to see that brand, but it's a whole bottle of coconut milk, all right? Then I'm going to throw about 3 tablespoons of MCT oil in this smoothie mixture. And then also, we got our hemp seeds. I'm going to put about, maybe about 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. You've seen the soaked walnuts, okay? That's about 1.5 cups. And of course, we got 2 big ass tablespoons of magic moss, all right? I ain't going nowhere without my magic moss. So that's going in there as well. And I'm going to put a serving of that in there, okay? So I love my naked pea protein. It's really good, and it's clean. It's got like 4 ingredients in here, super clean. So definitely suggest maybe checking that out. All right, pea protein, organic coconut sugar, organic cacao powder. That is it. All right. Now, some people would say on a ketogenic diet, oh, I don't do coconut sugar because it kicks you out of ketosis. It does not kick me out of ketosis. And as a matter of fact, as long as you obey the carb numbers, you will be good, all right? So let's get a breakdown of all of this. This is what I will be eating, okay? This is going to make a huge protein shake, okay? So I've been telling you all about my, 1,500, 2,000 calorie protein shake. Well, this is it. And usually I have pumpkin seeds instead of hemp seeds. So, but this is how I get those huge amount of calories. And then I just back it up with this. And a little oil, of course. That's how I get a lot of calories as well. So let's look at the app and break all of this down. See what we got. All right. So all of this equals up to about 3,200 calories, a little bit over 3,200 calories. As you see, I've kind of entered everything in. Got my almond milk, got everything in there. 3,200 calories is a low day for me, believe it or not. Normally I can go upwards to about 4,000. So let's check out the macros, okay? So as you see here, macros are pretty on target, okay? For as far as what I have planned, I'm supposed to hit about 94 grams of protein. I hit 95. Yes, I maintain 200 and I'm about 215 right now. I can maintain 215 pounds of muscle, all right? With 95 grams of protein. Okay, that is the beauty of a lower carb, lower or moderate protein, and high fat diet, because the ketones help to produce a muscle sparing effect. Not only that, when I fast, I get to maintain my muscle because of the human growth hormone, baby. All right. Also, you'll see my net carbs are 70.8. Okay, my goal is usually 63. However, what a lot of people, and you'll hear this a lot of times around the community, the keto community, what a lot of people do is they don't actually count the vegetables. Okay, they don't count any greens or leafy vegetables, things like that. So I've already looked at that. If you go down and you check out broccoli here, you'll see we're at 24 net carbs. So if you subtract 24 from that overall net carb number, which is 70, that'll put us around under 50 actually. It'll put us right around 46 grams of net carbs. And quite frankly, I can usually get up to about 100, maybe even 150 grams of carbs, as long as they're plant-based carbs. And when I say plant-based, that means there's nothing, no junk, no processed crap. But as long as it's plant-based, maybe some vegetables or something, I can get away with 100 grams of carbs, maybe even 150. And then you'll see at the bottom we have fat, which is 287 grams of fat. Most people are probably going crazy right now, going crazy. Why? Because my fat is so high. So that is pretty much what we got going on. And yeah, that is going to be a day. All right, now, so that's the finished product. Well, basically of me cutting it up. It has to cook now. So that is all going inside of me today. All right, I'm gonna eat all of that, and then once it's done cooking, I don't like to cook my seasoning really. I'd rather put it on after. I'm gonna use this seasoning. It's just a seasoning salt. It's an electric seasoning salt from Chef Aki. So if it focuses, there we go. Indigenous spices, baby. All right, Chef Aki. Shout out to her. I love this stuff. Super good. Super cheap, and yeah, it goes good on all of my vegetables. So I'll just put it on here once I'm done. To all of my Dr. Sebi heads, all right, for everybody who's a Dr. Sebi head and you're like, I don't eat broccoli because it's hybrid, get a life. All right, no, I'm kidding, but seriously though, if this is the worst thing you are eating because it's hybrid, you are okay. So while I'm waiting on this broccoli to get done, I'm checking in with a few of my clients. A couple of my online clients have sent me walkie-talkie messages. So I'm here to check some of those, answer some of those back. And then hopefully once I finish all of this, that broccoli will be done for your boy because I'm hungry.
Hey Tay, good morning, it's Kai. I'm getting ready to break my fast. I'm gonna have some broccoli and cauliflower. So I'm just wondering, what are my calories for today? I know you said before to follow the macros, which I am.
Okay, good. So today, of course, we're going to up your calories to maybe about 2,400. And we're going to keep upping until we find that zone that you're comfortable in. By the way, one thing that I'm always teaching a lot of my clients is when it comes to a higher fat diet or a higher fat approach, what we like to do is, for one, I try to keep my vegan clients, well, all of them are vegan, but I try to keep our vegan diet as raw as possible. And when it comes to that, I also like to add in what we would call mono meals, one, because it makes it easy. So high fat, grab your handful of almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. Make sure all your seeds and nuts have been soaked. And then if you want them crunchy still, what you can do is you can put them in the oven on a very, very low temperature. Or if you have a dehydrator, which I do, that's that big black thing that sits on my refrigerator. If you have a dehydrator, you can put them in a dehydrator. Keeps them raw, but it also takes care of the enzyme inhibitors. So when a lot of people, especially my clients, when they're wondering like, what about new recipes? What can I usually tell them, look, we're not in this for like recipes or for like tasting good. I want you to eat mono meals because it's better for digestion. And I know that most people are like, well, that's convenient. Shit, that's real easy. I want something tasty. And that's what we have cheat day for, is in higher carb days, because I don't want to do a lot of food combining when it comes to a higher fat diet. I want to make it as mono meal as possible, or we can add a lot of higher fat things into maybe a smoothie. That's the only time I'll mix a lot of stuff. But I don't suggest cooking any of your fats or most of your fats. Don't cook pumpkin seeds. Don't cook walnuts. I don't suggest cooking any of these. So that's why I kind of talk about doing more mono meals, doing more just kind of eating them by hand and getting those things in. If I was to do anything together, like you've seen, I make a smoothie. So that is one of my quick tips for anybody who wants to do the vegan slash keto high fat diet or approach. Try to keep it mono, try to soak all of your nuts and seeds, eat olives, things like that. But I don't really care for mixing all that stuff together. Try to, as much as possible. Now, for me, I do it for convenience. So yes, I will do a smoothie, but eat them, mono meal style, and then maybe have, broccoli, cauliflower, whatever vegetable you want. But the vegetables are very important. Why? Because you do not want to have a fatty liver. When the body is filtering any unit of energy, when it's filtering a unit of energy, it takes it through the liver. And with our new unit of energy being fat, we need to make sure we have the fiber from vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, to help push the fat through the liver. Okay, so that's why I say this thing is really about knowing your stuff and knowing what to do. So once you get that going, I think you'll be all right. Okay, now that's not to say that we can't do recipes on this diet, or we can't have fun keto pizzas and stuff like that. I'll get to that maybe for like cheat days and stuff, but for my clients, we try to keep it as mono meal as possible. We try to keep it very, unless we're doing smoothies, because I know a lot of people are busy. I don't have, a lot of people don't have time to sit and make 3-hour recipe So recipe. So I have to keep it quick, maybe make a smoothie, or I'll have them just take a handful of their favorite nut or seed and they're good to go. So let me finish getting some work done and I'm ready to eat. So I'll see y'all when it's time to eat. And there it is, the good stuff. All right, so I'm all done. That's the final look, just in case you can't see that. All right, we're looking good, looking good. I'm gonna eat all of this. This is right at about 600 grams of broccoli, nice and done. I'm gonna get you some of that. All right, now really quick before I eat this, because I'm gonna let you go, because I like to eat in peace and silence. All right, but really quick before I eat this, I want to let a lot of you know that when it comes to a keto diet, once again, we talked about this, you need to be eating a fair amount of vegetables so you don't get a fatty liver, but not only that, so you have that fiber. And if you're eating a plant-based keto diet, you don't have fiber anyway. But make sure you're getting your veggies in. And once again, many, not all, but many people who do the keto diet, especially athletes or people who are really, really active, they don't really count veggies as carbs. As a matter of fact, they only count the net carbs from everything else but veggies. And even I do this, and it works, okay? I lean out, I stay in ketosis, it works. However, I do still try to stick around that percentage range. So for most of you all who are probably watching different keto videos or something like that, you're hearing a lot of people say you need to stay under 50, some people even go as low as 20 grams of carbs, net carbs. And some people go total carbs, no more than 50 grams of total carbs. And I'm not the biggest advocate of that because, and here's why. Because I'd rather you follow the actual macros. And that's what I focus on, the macros. Because if you're eating 3,000 calories and you stay under 10% carbs, I mean, that's gonna be more than 50. Let's do the math on that. Yeah, so after doing the math on that, if you're eating 3,000 calories and you're sticking to the 10% or less carbohydrates, you're still gonna get 75 grams of carbs. So that total carb staying under 50 usually doesn't work for everybody, because if you're following the macros, which the macros are 65 to 80% from fat, okay, total calories, 65 to 80% total calories comes from fat. And then you're gonna do about 10% to about 20% of protein calories is gonna come from that overall number. And then you're gonna do about, some people say 5 upwards to 10, but no more than 10 total carbs that comes from, or comes from your total calories. So I follow the macros, and that's just because, like I said, I'm more of a, I don't like to call myself a bodybuilder, but I am building a hell of a body, so I'm a bodybuilder. I like to follow the macros, follow the rules of the macros, and sometimes I'll go under 5% and it'll still be more than 50 grams, and that's fine. I stay in ketosis, totally good. And then when I'm ready to come out, I go out of ketosis with a bang, okay? And you'll be seeing a video coming up soon of me coming out of ketosis, probably sometime this weekend. So I hope this video was great. I hope it helped a lot, clear up some of those things. If you're trying out the keto diet, once again, I want you to know that you do not have to do this for extended time. I do suggest you get somebody to help you with this and, you know, work. Yeah, you can watch a YouTube video and get it, but it does take a little extra. So hopefully you got somebody on your team who can help you with this thing and all that good stuff. If not, of course, you know I'm here. You can ask me questions on the Instagram, or if you want to actually work with me, I'll post a link of my online coaching you can apply for there. Outside of that, I want you to know that you too have the right to eat yourself to death or to life. All right, it's your choice. Outside of that, I want to say I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. I'm about to eat.